Something we'll have to watch out for this afternoon. I think the biggest widespread concern is more flooding.
Right. Okay.
Right, so here we go again.
Flood. Yeah, I was about to say here we go again because this is like the second week of heavy flooding in our area like that. So how much? So is there an expectation in inches that we should look for in this part, or is it too early to call right now?
Well, the problem with these thunderstorms is they can drop a lot of rain in a short period of time. So you get like an inch in like 20 minutes or a half hour, or these storms train over each other. So it's the rain. That's the number one concern, widespread. Then it's strong straight line winds. Some concerns there as well. And then on top of that, we have to throw in, there could be a spin up or a tornado. So I'd say early afternoon it starts. That's the threat starts, and then all the way into the evening. Not that it's stormy the whole time, but that's our window of opportunity. We had a couple little showers move through this morning. Wesley, as you can see there, but really not much to contend with as we go through the morning. It's this afternoon that we're going to have to deal with these storms really starting to fire up. So let's widen out. And you see a lot of rain to our north, right? But if you look closely, just south of Burlington, it's almost like a little spin.
It does. I was about to say, it kind of looks like it's twisting a
little
bit.
And that's not good. That's a vigorous upper level disturbance. That's going to slide our way, and south of that area is where the thunderstorms fire up. So as this kind of moves to the east, we're going to see those thunderstorms begin to work on in. So taking a look at your 24 to 3 o'clock, Berkshire County, this is indicating that some storms will be firing up that could be right away strong to severe. Then as we go into the afternoon, you can see how they make their way down into the valley. 3, 4 o'clock. Still dealing with it at dinner time. Some of these are going to be big soakers as well, as we pointed out. And then we probably can't give the all clear till maybe after about 8 or 9 o'clock.
8 or 9 o'clock, and that's when it's pretty clear. And then let's talk about tomorrow, because it's going to be kind of a weird kind of next 24 and 48 hours, right?
Yes.
It'll be clear tomorrow?
Tomorrow we don't have to worry about any thunderstorms. Tomorrow, that's when the heat and humidity is going to take front stage. That's when we're going to have to deal with feel like temperatures over 100. Actual temperatures between 90 and 95. Today there's that flood watch, by the way. Flood watch means, a watch basically means heads up, we could have flooding. Right? Watch means get ready for it, take the necessary precautions, or the potential is there for flooding. Warning, a warning means that it's happening now.
It's happening now.
So nothing's happening now. It's just that watch is for this afternoon and as we go into tonight. The yellow, that's slight risk for severe weather. Now, slight means, it's slight. It's not a big deal. But the fact that we're on this scale to begin with
is a problem.
Right? And 2 on that's a 2 on the storms prediction scale from 1 to 5.
So
it means there'll be at least some scattered storms this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if we, or at least part of the area that's in yellow, got upgraded to enhanced, which is very unusual for southern New England. Let's see what else we have here. So storm concerns, again, it's the strong straight line winds and flooding are the 2 biggest concerns. Less of a concern is hail, and again, lower concern, but a spin up or a tornado
could be possible.
And there's that 5% chance that I pointed out. You know, occasionally we might go into a 2% chance.
But today we're in a 5.
Today we're in a 5.
And so that's kind of a heightened risk.
It is a little bit, especially for this part of the country. Like the nation's midsection, they get into the 5% all the time. But for us to get into 5%, it's saying, we're probably going to have at least a tornado warning, again, or maybe a spin-up this afternoon and evening. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch today. It is a first alert weather day. The heat advisories go into effect this afternoon, but I think in reality it's tomorrow the heat will be the biggest deal. There's your timing for storms. Early side 1, late side 8 or 9. And of course, everyone can stay alert too by downloading our app.
Of course, download the app, go to the website. You know, I always try to tell them to go to that area. But no, with you here, I know that they're going to do it.
And that's a good time to do it, is a day like today, so when it's needed. First alert weather app, and of course we'll be doing weather updates on it. You can check out the radar and a lot of good weather stuff there to keep you safe and ready to go.
Got it. So 1 to 9 is when people really should have those umbrellas handy.
I think so. And be certainly weather weary.
And then also for people that are outside, I think something that, since this is in the afternoon during prime time when people are out, what should they do if they see a tornado or see heavy flooding? Where can we go? You
just want to get inside as best you can. Seek shelter immediately, right? And you want to get inside, get away from windows. More than likely the winds will start to gear up. You want to try to get into the basement if possible. If you don't have a basement, you go into like an interior room in the house. So that's always good things to listen to. Obviously too, rain starts to pour out. You have these big puddles. Don't go through. It's tough to not though sometimes.
I know.
But my house is right there, right? But yeah.
Or maybe if you want to have a singing in the rain moment, you shouldn't do that today.
Right.
No, shouldn't do that.
Probably not. But here's the other thing too. Sometimes it can rain so hard, you're sitting there and you're not moving, and all of a sudden, you're in the middle of this downpour. So
right.
lots to worry about, or kind of just keep in your mind this afternoon.
Got it.
With the severe threat. There's the culprit, the area of low pressure, right? Bringing the severe threat this afternoon. Okay. That upper level system moves out, and then tomorrow, no rain, tons of sunshine.
Perfect. Oh,
right?
that's good. That's
good pool day tomorrow.
A good pool day, and then we're looking back at some stormy weather tomorrow. Or Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah. Showers and storms come through on Saturday, and that's because of a cold front that most likely would be in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then finally, that front will put an end to all of it by Sunday.
Okay. And then we're moving into that heat advisory as well.
Yep. Heat advisory actually goes into play this afternoon.
Okay.
But I think the peak of the heat is going to be tomorrow. You can see it's not just us here in Western Mass, but it's a good chunk of the Northeast.
Wow. Okay. And then there's some places that we were talking about earlier today in the morning show that people can be mindful of. If you're in the local area and if you're looking to find some shelter from the heat when it gets up there, those temperatures continue to rise later on today and tomorrow. There's a few locations in Springfield.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a few in our area. The Raymond A. Jordan Senior Center, the Hungry Hill Senior Center, and the Senior Center in the North End will all be open until 6 p.m. tonight. There's other areas nearby in the greater Springfield area that you can also go to if you're trying to find some shelter from the heat. You can also get some water as well and feel some air conditioning as well to keep you cool during these high temperatures. And if you want any more of those locations to find your own nearest location as well, you can head over to westernmassnews.com for the latest on that. Thank you so much, Dan, for being here.
Yes. And when it gets hot tomorrow, today too, but especially tomorrow, make sure you drink plenty of water, right? It goes without saying, but sometimes we forget. And sometimes we working outside and like, oh, I feel fine. The next thing you know, you're not fine.
Right.
So it's just, it's kind of common sense type stuff. But heads up this afternoon for severe weather. Then tomorrow it's the heat and humidity. Saturday it's a combination of both. And then finally Sunday we'll dry it out.
Sunday we're dried out. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much. So be on alert if you want any more information on these severe storms. And if you want to keep track of our radar, you can head on to westernmassnews.com. And don't forget, this is a perfect example to download the Western Mass News First Alert Weather app to keep you in the know as you head out the door later on today and as you're trying to make it safely back home. So we hope to see you at Western Mass News at noon. He'll be there with more information on that and more news as well on ABC 40. So thank you so much for joining us during this streamcast. I'm Wesley Days. Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day, everybody.